Hello and welcome to the E-News Bulletin of IPR Department. I'm Chiring Eden. Let's look at the top 10 news making headlines this week. STNM hospital took a big stride amidst COVID surge when a pregnant positive patient successfully delivered a healthy baby girl on Tuesday morning. A 33-year-old patient from Pani House in Gangtok was referred from Central Referral Hospital to STNM on Monday evening. 2 rapid antigen tests were conducted on her, with one faring as positive and the other being negative. STNM remained unsure about the COVID positive stand and conducted a TrueNat test, which later tested positive. It is unclear how she came in contact with the virus. The mother is an asymptomatic patient who is doing well with no fever or cough and is comfortable, informed the health officials. The team of doctors who carried out the delivery included operating surgeon Dr. Chimi Palmuthing, anesthetist Dr. Gyamso Bhutia, Dr. Abhishek Gurung, pediatrician Dr. Ruth Yonzon and other staff members of STNM hospital. As per the most recent update from the State Health Department, a total of 19 new COVID-19 positive cases have been reported as on Tuesday morning. This takes the total of active cases to 418 and cured and discharged 2,054. Cumulative total stands at 1,475. 38,296 total tests have been done so far. A press conference was chaired by Minister Loknath Sharma today at Agriculture Department. Present in the meeting together with ACS cum Agriculture Production Commissioner A.K. Yadav was an official from RBI. The press conference was held mainly to inform the press and media about various financial assistance that can be obtained through credit from banks by the farmers from agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry and fisheries sectors. The minister emphasized on the importance of strengthening financial position and securing financial assistance by the farmers before taking up any new venture. He further informed that a program on development through credit will be conducted on 28th and 29th of August in Gazing and Namche in the presence of the Honorable Chief Minister. As per the order from the Office of the District Collector East, issued on Tuesday, District Administrative Centre Sitche Forest Secretariat Deorali and Torrent Pharmaceuticals Middle Camp have now been denotified as containment zones after proper sanitization. These areas were earlier declared as containment zones as positive cases were detected there. Inter and Intra District are now being allowed from Monday to Friday for movement of persons and passengers, vehicles subject to odd-even stipulation and COVID-19 protocol, according to a new order issued by the Home Department. However, vehicular movement will not be allowed on Saturdays and Sundays. The notice further states that state government offices shall remain closed on all Saturdays and Sundays till further orders. This is being done for sanitization of office premises. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Prem Singh Tamang chaired a State Task Force meeting on Monday in which major decisions taken were announced. It was directed that suitable action be taken after examining the reply to show cause notice issued to Secretary IT for allowing meeting in violation of guidelines. Following this, the IT Secretary was transferred as OSD projects under planning and development with posting at New Delhi. In the same meeting, strict action to be taken was decided against the management of the pharmaceutical company, whose employees had recently fled from the company guest house where they had been kept under quarantine. Keeping in view the surge in COVID-19 cases, especially from pharmaceutical companies in the state, the meeting decided to identify quarantine centers exclusively for the employees of these companies returning from other states. It was decided that the cost of the accommodation, food and testing should be borne by the company. The same would also apply for labour contractors bringing labour force from other states. In both the cases, the returnees should be kept on strict quarantine for 14 days. Further, movement of pharmaceutical employees is to be regulated from home to company and back, and they should follow a strict home quarantine protocol. Several such decisions were announced in the meeting. 67,151 new coronavirus cases and 1,059 new deaths were recorded in India in the last 24 hours, the Union Health Ministry said. The fresh numbers have pushed the national total since the start of the pandemic to 32,34,474 cases, including 59,000 plus deaths. 24,67,000 patients have recovered from the infection in the country, pushing the recovery rate to 76.29%. Maharashtra remains the hardest hit in the pandemic, accounting for 7,2 3,823 cases. In a worrying indication that the COVID crisis in Delhi is far from over, the capital on Tuesday saw the highest spike in cases in the last 40 days, with 1,544 fresh cases. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has called a high-level meeting today to discuss the situation. Increasing the number of examination centres, alternate seating plan, fewer candidates per room and staggered entry and exit are among the steps the National Testing Agency will take for safely conducting medical and engineering entrance examinations, NEET and JEE Main in September. These steps have been introduced to ensure adherence to social distancing norms at the centres in view of the COVID-19 pandemic, even as chorus grew from postponing of the crucial exams. Officials in the Ministry of Education, however, asserted the exams will be conducted as per schedule. The death toll from the collapse of a 5-story building in Maharashtra's Raigad district rose to 15 this morning as rescue operations continue, with 1 person still missing. So far, 9 persons have been rescued. They are undergoing treatment. Rescue operations meanwhile continue at the accident site. Police on Tuesday registered an offence against 5 persons, including builder and architect. In a significant development related to the COVID-19 vaccine, Russia has expressed its willingness to the Indian government for collaboration in the manufacturing of COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik V, a government official said on Tuesday. It is pertinent to note that Russia claims to have developed the first COVID-19 vaccine, Sputnik V, a human adenoviral vector vaccine that fights against the deadly coronavirus disease. It has been developed by the Gamaleya National Research Institute of Epidemiology and Microbiology. Last week, Russian researchers informed that presently the vaccine is at phase 3 clinical trial. The vaccine has received a registration certificate from the Russian under emergency rules adopted during the COVID-19 pandemic and can be used to vaccinate the population in Russia. Mass production of the vaccine is expected to start in September 2020, they said. The 100th anniversary of the Women's Equality Day is being observed in the United States today. It is observed primarily to commemorate American women getting the constitutional right to vote. The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was adopted in 1920. The law prohibits denying citizens on the basis of gender. Women's Equality Day was marked in 1972. It is proclaimed each year by the President of the United States. President Richard Nixon had issued the first official proclamation. Since then, every U.S. president has issued a proclamation designating August 26 as Women's Equality Day. On this day, internationally, purple color symbolizing women's equality is donned by women. It is said to have originated from the Women's Social and Political Union in the UK in 1908. Purple signifies justice and dignity. That is all we have for today. Please like and follow our Facebook page, that is the Government of Sikkim official page, for the most authentic news and information on recent developments in the government and the state. Thank you for tuning in.